things kind of took a dramatic turn. There was threats that were made to myself as well as my children.
We became friends. We were in a Cobb County Detention Center. We met last year.
Yes.
We played poker. We hit it off quite well. We became friends. He explained to me that he was a master mechanic. I explained to him that I was a chef. I explained to him that I had a thing for old cars. He told me that he specializes in foreign cars, but he would do any kind of car. So I told him that I would keep in touch with him, and we would just try to keep in touch until I get out. And whenever I did purchase a car, I would come straight to him. I did exactly what I said. We ended up touching bases on Facebook. I was still in a transitional center. He got out before me, and I was explaining to him that I wanted to purchase a car for my wife first. So he went and looked at one car that wasn't to his liking, so we didn't get that one. But the second one, he ended up purchasing a Pathfinder for my wife, and everything went well. So, I mean, the trust was there with him. So
Right.
a couple of weeks later, I ended up finding a car on Facebook Marketplace, a 1992 Monte Carlo. And you can see the pictures in Exhibit A that you have, sir.
That's a pretty car.
So,
That's really
thank
cool
you, sir.
looking.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
I love the car. I love the car. Yes, sir. So Michael and my wife went to go see my wife, Danielle. Both of them,
Yes.
they went to go purchase the car. So when he went, I asked Michael, was there anything that he's seen that was out of the ordinary with the car? He was like, the car was in immaculate condition. He did notice that it was a little rock in the motor, that he would have to change the motor mounts. It needed brakes too also, so it couldn't be driven off the property.
Hold on. How much in total did you give him?
$3,850, sir. I went to go just check on the car to see what kind of progress he's been making on
Yes.
the car. It wasn't nothing done with the car. So I waited like 2 weeks, and it's like maybe like the middle of August, like on my wife's birthday.
Your Honor, unfortunately, due to COVID, there was a lot of shipping issues that were going on. I'm actually still experiencing those today, and there's still parts that were ordered that haven't even arrived to my house yet.
Your Honor, when I went there, he had pulled off the front of the car, where it keeps like the radiator and the fan, and he told me
Yeah.
that he doesn't like the way the radiator looks. He doesn't like the way the water pump looks. He think he might need new head gaskets, so he was like, I'm gonna do all this work for you if you want me to. I mean, it's nothing that we have to do, but if you want me to, I can go ahead and take care of this too. I was like, well, how much is that gonna be, Michael? He told me $750. So I said, cool, go ahead, take care of everything, because when I get out, I just want to jump straight in my car and ride. I don't want to have no problems. I want to take it, put a little paint job. It was just little minor things that I wanted to do to the car. So I sent him the money for that.
What?
Yes, sir.
What was not done?
The AC, the initial payment for the AC, the $2,000, that wasn't done. He put motor mounts. The brakes, I ended up having to go get the brakes done from Mavis. I did that like 2 days ago, so the brakes was not done. Only thing he did, he said he did the headers, but I had a mechanic go back over and look. He didn't do the headers. He said he installed a radiator. The radiator was not installed. It was just 2 cords hooked to the, I'm not a mechanic, so I don't know a lot, but it was 2 cords done to the radiator. It was not installed.
Okay, hold on. What I want to know is
What
the
did he do?
$3,800 you paid him, what items were not yet done? You're telling me the air condition wasn't done, and I think in your
No.
statement you said something about the alarm not being done yet.
The alarm wasn't even there. He never even had the alarm.
Okay. All right. Michael, what do you have to say? This is your chance.
Yes, Your Honor. As he said, we did meet in the Cobb County Jail, and there was a lot of trust that was built. And in the process, I was doing a lot of work on his car. As he was talking to me in regards to the whole car situation and wanting to pick it up and I guess get the situation corrected, there was some words that were being said, and that's when things kind of took a dramatic turn as far as not only the friendship but the business side goes. There was threats that were made to myself as well as my children. As you can see in Exhibit A through the text message, there was a threat that was verbally made towards my children, and he even texted me apologizing, pretty much saying he knew he was wrong. His wife even told him he was wrong for the threat.
The point where he's saying about this threat, that came out of frustration. My husband wasn't sleeping that night. Like literally every time he got excited, like he loved his car. He wanted this. This is something he did for himself. He couldn't sleep at night. Mike would call him the day before the car was supposed to be ready for pickup. He's all excited and say, "Oh, I need more time." So the frustration kept building up, and he asked him, how would you feel? Like, why are you doing this to me? How would you feel if I did this to you? And Mike said, well, I understand what you're saying, but I'm trying, I'm working hard to get it done. I'm not giving you the runaround.
You're asking for $2,600 of the $3,800 you paid.
Yes, sir. I was just trying to be reasonable with Michael, sir, because I still
understand.
I still look at him as a friend, sir. Like I don't have no
Can this
quarrel with him or
friendship
nothing
be
like that.
repaired?
I'm happy because I even have my car. I end up paying another $4,000. I just wanted my car, sir. That's what was hurting me. You know what I mean? I put a
understand.
lot of money into that car, and I mean it was just wrong on his part. Like he's saying he spent $1,700, sir. Sir, show me where you spent. Like it's not adding up to $1,700 in parts. I only have a radiator, a water pump. All this stuff is like $80, $100, and it's not adding up to that, sir.
And it's in the trunk, Your Honor.
It's in the-
Where
like, I have-
is,
just stop
Michael, where is the $1,800? You don't have the receipts for that?
Not for all of it, sir. That's what I was explaining. Like the radiator, I do not have a receipt for the radiator, but as you can see by the pictures, there's clearly a new radiator in there. I'm having a hard time getting a lot of receipts that were done electronically and things of that nature, so
It should
I
be in
have
your
had
email.
problems, and
The receipt should be in the email, sir.
That's how we
that's
pulled
what,
ours.
that's,
Okay.
I got the receipts that I do have, and the others I've
Okay,
had.
but here's the thing, Michael. He's suing you for $1,450 less than the amount he paid you. I think it's fair to assume, even without receipts, that you probably got $1,450 worth of materials there or work. Based on that, I find the suit reasonable, and I find for the plaintiff $2,600.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.